the Suns, leaving the Cavs obviously in a terrible spot. The consensus now, says the article I'm reading, is so bad between Irving and LeBron, Cleveland now has to get rid of Kyrie. Here's the problem. Sources are saying Kyrie won't commit to an extension with any team at this point. Meaning, what serious contender would consider him? What bad team would consider him? You know, it's funny. Kyrie Irving, you know what he wants to do here? You get what he's doing, right? It's Tinder. He just wants hookups. Kyrie Irving wants to live a world of Tinder. Just hook up with you and hook up with you. I'm not committing to anything. And you do realize that the people who hang out on Tinder, life's a lot more about eHarmony, and well-run franchises are run like eHarmony. You at least fake it. You at least try to assemble a long-term plan. I understand Kyrie Irving wanting more power, but does he realize that owners, commissioners, and presidents of our country also have to answer to somebody? Even owners of pro teams, there are guidelines, legislation, restrictions. Kyrie is treating this like Tinder. Hey, man, no long-term interest whatsoever. Yeah, that's not the way the world works, dude. That's why the kind of women you'd want to kind of spend time with aren't on it. They at least go with eHarmony. Listen, the Buffalo Bills owner is Terry Pagula. He's an owner of an NFL franchise. He was asked the other day, are the Bills going to be here in 10 years or whatever? And he said, well, quote, we have a lease through 2023, so there's a contractual obligation. He's a billionaire. He's an owner. He has to get along with people. He can't treat it like Tinder. Like everybody answers to somebody. You answer to a shareholder, your wife, a boss, laws. Kyrie Irving's making $20 million a year, plays with probably next to Magic Johnson, the most giving superstar of all time, a guaranteed trip to the finals. Before LeBron arrived, his alter ego, Uncle Drew, was more well-known than Kyrie Irving. He thinks now, Kyrie honestly thinks, boy, he's putting the screws to LeBron. No, he's putting them to himself. What decent, well-run team wants to get in a relationship with somebody that won't commit long-term? What is the quality of people on Tinder? I mean, Kyrie's 25. That's the Tinder audience. But in the end, you're going to basically date yourself. If you want to get involved with really good people and you want to get involved with really well-run teams, they're going to want a commitment. It's not all about you. I understand mobility. I understand at 25 not wanting to get married. But if you want to live a life, if you think as a pro athlete of just hookups, congratulations. Because owners don't want that. Coaches don't want that. GMs don't want that. Kyrie thinks he's sticking it to Cleveland, sticking it to Dan Gilbert, sticking it to LeBron. Yeah, I'm getting my way. Watch who you end up with. Kyrie Irving says now he will not commit long-term to any team. Can you imagine going for a job interview at a good company? They would just look at you like, oh, so you're in control here. NBA players, as much as the NBA is a pro player league, aren't running this puppy. In fact, there are times the commissioner's not even running it. Sometimes we think Jerry Jones runs the NFL. Everybody has to answer to somebody. And Kyrie thinks he's getting over. He is becoming less attractive to quality people by the day. Good to have you in.